Hello again, and welcome back to another running vlog video. So it's been a couple weeks since I started this vlog series. I did a few runs the first week, and then I got ill, and the second week I didn't do anything. So we're technically now on week 3. Today's going to be my first run of the week. I'm probably going to do about 2 kilometers again, same as I've been doing, but see how I feel. I'm still not 100% better yet. You might be able to hear in my voice I'm still a little bit croaky, but I'm going to see what I can do. I was recommended to download Strava, so I've been using that to track my runs. So as I said in my previous videos, I'm doing this to eventually do a RunDisney event. And to do a RunDisney, you basically have to set a pace of 16 minutes per mile, so you don't get eliminated from it. What I've been doing, if I can find my activities on here. Okay, yeah, so since I downloaded this and started using it, I've had a pace of, first one was 7 minutes and 3 per kilometer. Second one, 6 minutes 43 per kilometre. Third one, 6 minutes 48 per kilometre. Obviously that's not in miles, it's kilometres, so it works out, I think, roughly 10 minutes per mile, which is still better than I need to be. The problem I have at the minute is just keeping it up and keeping going and doing enough distance to be able to do the run. So it's not so much the pace at the moment, it's just the stamina that I need to build up. But I'm going to go for another run today. It's wet out. It's not particularly nice today, but I keep procrastinating, so I'm going to try and kick myself back into it. And yeah, I'm not going to take the dogs either because they've already been out today. So I'm going to go for the run, see how I get on, and I'll take you along with me. Who's your good boy, Katie? Who's your good boy? And Ben. Good boy. Good boy. He's getting very big now. And you just want attention, don't you, mister? Good boy. Where's Marzi? Mara. Here we go. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Here we go. So, leaving the house. Okay. Let's get started. So it's not actually too cold out at the moment, which is quite nice. But the weather is definitely getting chilly. Pardon me. We're in the last week of October now, so coming up to Halloween, which is a week on Thursday, I believe. So not long to go now. For this. Bit loud. Whoa. I think today is going to be a bit of a test of the wind muffler on the microphone here. Look at the cows. Yeah, So hopefully the wind muffler will make it nice and clear what I'm saying. Oh, I really need to start doing this more often, because it is already starting to hurt. Just made it to the quieter road, so my hair is getting blown around. It's rather windy today, and I'm very much out of breath already. This is not good. I've had to slow myself right down as well because I was going a bit too fast. But 4 minutes in, just past the half-kilometre mark. So about a quarter of the way there for what I normally do. I might try and push it a little bit, do a little bit extra today, see how I feel. But yeah, we are on the country lanes now. And it's a bit misty, a bit foggy out today. Not overly cold, but there is definitely a little bit of a chill on the wind. Whew. Now coming up on what normally would be the halfway point, which is this track just coming up here. I'm not going to go up the track today, I'm going to carry along on the road. I've not run up the track yet at all. That is 1 kilometre now. I'm going to try and go to 1.25 before turning around. So then I've done a little bit extra. It's normally a 2k run that I do. If I go to 1.25, then turn around, it'll be 2.5. So, improvement. Not much, but it is an improvement, which is important. Doesn't matter if you're breaking records. Doesn't matter if other people are faster than you. What matters is that you're happy with what you're doing and you can see improvement. So if you keep getting worse, there's something wrong. Now, that shouldn't be like a reason to stop doing it. It's a reason to look at what you're doing and see if you can change anything. 1.15 now. There's some hedge trimming going on over there. Don't know if it's coming up on the mic. Nearly at 1.2. So yeah, strive for improvement on what you have done, and you will get there eventually. It doesn't have to be quick. You will get there. 1.23. Okay, there's a telephone pole coming up. Let's get to that. Yep, that's 1.25. So that's 1.25 kilometres. And there we go. Oh, there's a car coming. So if I can finish this without stopping, which I don't know if I'll do because I'm starting to lag or flag. I can't remember the right word. Brain's mush. If I can do this without stopping, that will put me at halfway to a 5k, which is, I think, solid improvement. And it's the smallest. Sorry, there's a plane going overhead. We get a lot of Air Force planes going over. Especially this morning, there was a load of really, really noisy. Because we're on the coast here, we get quite a lot of them. Yeah, halfway to a 5k, and 5k is the shortest run that Disney do other than the kids ones. I don't know how long they are. I wouldn't do them anyway because they're kids runs. But once I've gotten to 5k, in theory I can then start doing the RunDisney events. But the goal really is to do the entire weekend. They often do a challenge for doing all of the races in one weekend. I think the last one was the Dopey challenge. I don't know if they change it up every time, but sometimes it's only a challenge to do 2 of them. There's one coming up in, I think it's January, in California, the RunDisney weekend, and they've got a 5, 10, and I think half. Can't remember if they're doing the full marathon that weekend or not, but they've posted the medals for them. If I can find them, I'll put them up on the video here. But they look really cool. The 5k is Baby Groot, which is one I'd love. 10k is Ahsoka, which again I would love. I can't remember what the half marathon one is, but I'll put it up here. And the challenge is, I think, just a double challenge, so 5 and 10. I think it's Dumbo this time. Again, I'll put it up on the video here. But yeah, lots of progress to go before I do mine. Still don't know when it's going to be. It's a long way off. I might also sign up for some virtual challenges. You can't do the Disney virtual ones in the UK, unfortunately. It has to be in America. I've registered to an American address, so not something I can do. But I've been looking at some virtual challenges. I won't say what ones just yet. I'm still deciding, but I would like to do them. They seem quite fun, but potentially quite hard. And obviously if I start doing them, I will vlog those as well. In the meantime, like I said, it's the end of October, so we're coming up on Halloween, which means MCM Comic Con in London is this weekend, which I'm going to just for the Sunday. I don't know if I'll vlog it. No doubt there'll be some posts or pictures going up on my story on Instagram, which is T Cosplay Stitch, TI Cosplay Stitch, if you ever wanted to check that out. After that, we're into November. Now I've got Disneyland Paris at the end of November with my family for a few days in the parks, a few days in Paris itself, then back home. And then come December, my parents and I are going back to California. So we're only going for basically a long weekend. We leave, I think, Friday, fly back Monday or Tuesday. So busy. But I get to go to the parks again, which I'm very excited about. But the original reason for that trip was because when we went last year, I don't remember if I put this in the vlogs already, but when we went last year, the original plan was that Dad and I were going to fly out to California, go see Aerosmith, go see Bruce Springsteen, and do a couple of days in the parks while we're there, or at least one day in the park. Then we didn't book the Bruce Springsteen tickets because he fell ill, started cancelling dates, and sure enough he cancelled the one that we were looking at, so he didn't actually book those in the end. He's back up and touring now again, I believe. Aerosmith, as you may have seen on the news a while back, Steven Tyler fractured his larynx last year, so they cancelled all their remaining tour dates and said they'd rebook them, which they did for this year. So same date as we were going to see them last year was brought back to this year, so we still had the tickets, but then unfortunately his injury was too severe and it was never going to fully recover, so they had to completely cancel all of their remaining tour forever. Aerosmith are no longer touring whatsoever, so we obviously couldn't go see them, but by the time they announced that, we'd already booked our flights out, so obviously we can't go see Aerosmith, but we can't really get our money back on the flights because they were separate to the tour, the show. So me, mum and dad have just decided we're going to go out to California, spend a couple nights there. I don't think we know exactly where we're staying yet, but we'll be there for a couple of days, go to Disney. Don't know if we're going to Universal. We've got kind of a day where we're not sure what we're doing, and then we'll come back again. So yeah, exciting couple months coming up. Now, 2.44 kilometres. Nearly finished. Average pace is 7:41. Definitely not my fastest, but it's not my slowest either, which is good. We're nearly back home. Nearly there. And there are the puppies. So, just got back. Run completed. 7:42 per kilometre, which is not too bad. It's my third fastest mile, so definitely not my fastest, but it was actually faster than at least one other run that I've done. Where did I see this other information? There we go. 1 mile in 11 minutes 52. So it is slightly faster than the pace I need to set. Still could be better, but it's good enough at the moment. Just need to keep pushing it forward. But I did manage to do 2.57 kilometers. So it's over, or just over, half of the 5k that I kind of need to aim for, which is good. It's a good start. Like I say, I've just got back, went and dunked my legs in the pool, which was freezing cold, but it really helps alleviate the muscles. So yeah, freezing cold water after a run on the legs, so much nice, so much nice, so nice, so much better than not. And it seems to help like the recovery afterwards as well. But I'm going to go and jump in the shower and get cleaned up and de-sweatified and get on with my day. So yeah, this might have been a bit longer because I found actually vlogging and recording myself while I was running, I was less focused on how I was feeling, and I was able to push myself a little bit more and get a bit more of a result from it. So it kind of worked quite well, talking to the camera, talking to you guys. So that was good. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to try and do a few more runs this week. Probably won't do too much because, like I say, I've got Comic-Con on Sunday, and then we'll go from there. So thank you once again for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.